What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday, October 23rd, episode 391. We are hamstrung in Arrowhead. Like that? Hamstrung in Arrowhead. How y'all fellas doing tonight as we preview the Kansas City Chiefs and the one and only Patrick Mahomes?
I don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it? Hamstrung?
Yeah, I don't.
Jayden's hamstring. Jayden's hamstring.
Ah.
Boom, boom. The old man in the barbershop.
I'm glad you got the joke.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Little C White, what's going on, man? We miss you. We missed you last couple weeks, man. Hope you are doing well. You got the Bill as your AV. I like to see it. Man. We need a big game from him come Monday night football. Neo Nero, bro. What happened? Neo's keeping the faith. What's up, Neo Nero? We always appreciate you, man. You guys talk amongst yourselves while I share this amongst the
this cheap ass Little Caesars pizza.
They don't make $5 hot and ready no more.
Yeah, they do. Well, it's like $6, right?
Like $6.99 now.
That used to be the move.
Inflation.
It's still cheapest compared to everybody else.
Yeah. You want something? Honestly, I will take a $6.99 hot and ready over anything from Papa John's.
Crazy. I don't know if Papa John's got new sauce now, bro. They ain't racist no more. You gotta eat Papa John's.
I will tell you they do not have $5 footlongs no more.
No,
that's a fact.
You can't even get like a 6-inch for $5.
That is a fact.
You can get a $10 footlong now, though. Yeah, everything's higher, man, except my paycheck.
We gotta start. See,
I'm still getting paid $5 footlong money. You know what I'm saying? In a $10 footlong world. That's how I feel.
$5 footlong in a $10 world. You know what? I like that.
Yeah. No, any written use of quotes by Dev are hereby copyrighted by Dev. Read the small print.
Popular side effects are nausea, death, headaches, cancer.
Damn. Wild bowels.
Yeah, all the drugs. Any sort of medication that comes on TV, you listen to the very end when they do the side effects. Man,
I seen those erectile dysfunction side effects of like bloody nose, diarrhea. Like, who has a hard on and diarrhea, bro? Like,
you imagine all that kicks in.
I got this nosebleed, but my dick's hard as a rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, where?
Yeah, you're putting that person in a precarious situation. Now you got to choose.
You ever got some pussy with a nosebleed, bro? Don't answer that. Don't.
We have officially gone off the rails.
That did not include cocaine. You know what I'm saying?
Not voluntarily. Now there may be
you had a voluntary nosebleed. What is going on, man?
Like rough stuff.
If you want to get the exclusive video of this, you can catch it at Husky Muscle on OnlyFans. That's
under Trent Phoenix is his other alter ego name.
AKA Husky
That's
Muscle.
the only
NBA is live, man. The Wizards first loss of the season yesterday.
No jailbirds allowed, man.
I accidentally joined 2 fantasy football or fantasy basketball groups on Yahoo Sports.
I feel like that would not be fun.
I had the fantasy tab open looking at the football team, and I had my phone in my pocket. And somehow, I joined a fantasy football league, basketball league, and the draft was like 5 minutes later. And then the next day, I did that shit again. I don't even know how I did it. So I'm in 2 public.
I don't know how you play fantasy basketball with the NBA because they play every day.
No, you set a lineup for the week. You can't change it. So you have to decide.
The basketball's fickle too because say you
every group is different.
Say you guys aren't playing an hour before the game.
You can't change it. You can change it, but you lose all the points for the week for that dude. This league only counts points, rebounds, assists are worth 2 points. Steals and blocks are worth 3 points each. Points are 1 point. I've been in other leagues where it's 3-pointers.
I'm saying, what if I pick the Knicks and then an hour before the game, Towns ain't playing?
In the league I'm in, you can't change it. That's just how it goes. So, all right. I think I have.
I gave up playing fantasy basketball in 2009. I was like, I cannot.
I played the FanDuel one, the
Callaway, what's going on, man?
By the way, my Knicks won. By the way,
yeah.
I finished third in a fantasy basketball league once, and Jarrett Jack was my starting point guard. That's
Jarrett Jack.
What'd you take, Jarrett Jack?
Taking it back.
That tells you A, how long ago it was, but B, how ass fantasy basketball is.
Yeah. I think I had a Jarrett Jack Knicks jersey.
Not even a fan of fantasy basketball, man. I don't even know how I did it, but for some reason, I cannot find our broadcast on our Facebook page, but we are live on Facebook and Instagram.
I do know it's up there because I got the alert.
That's how long it took the Knicks to get a point guard. These motherfuckers went through Jarrett Jack, bro.
Yeah. Derrick Rose, Jarrett Jack.
Don't even belong in the same sentence.
I think Mehmet Okur was my center. I mean, it was
Amika Okafor. Amika Okafor.
No. Mehmet. No. What was it? Mehmet.
I don't remember.
The big Turkish dude.
There's
been some Hedo Turkoglu.
Yeah.
Hedo Turkoglu. We'll see. White says, need this win versus Kansas City. The good thing about is Marcus Mariota is going to have his top 2 weapons in Terry McLaurin and Deebo. I mean, we don't know officially.
I mean, the last time he had both of them, we put up 4 points.
We don't know officially that he's going to be there.
We all know.
They're full participants in a Thursday practice. They better be there.
I think everything is trending in that direction. So let's just hope that it stays that way. But all right, without any further ado, man.
I can't wait until
this is going to be Colt McCoy.
They held Terry and Deebo out last week to make Jayden look bad or something. I can't wait.
We'll win the game. We'll win the game. We're better with McLaurin, with Mariota. Watch.
Well, they probably realized that. Listen, hey man, we got to get our asses off this injury report and get into it. So that's all.
Over there, I think.
Yeah. Let me pull up the injury report. Let's see where we stand, guys. Let's see where we stand. Heading into Monday, they do get an extra day of healing, of course, which always helps, which it makes everything better. Injury report. We got one from 4 hours ago. I think that's the best we're gonna get.
That's when they released it,
but it doesn't have the other team, unfortunately. That's the one I'd like to see.
If I can find a Kansas City report.
We could do that individually. Usually, the ones on Twitter have the double where it has one side. What we usually have is the double one where it has one side on Kansas City, the other side, the visiting team. Not really available yet. Oh, you know what? Here we go. We got one from the Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right. Injury report forthcoming, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got here. All right. That's visible to all. I'll see if I can. All right. Let me do this. Let me save the image and then I'll open it that way. And we'll do that. Downloads. All right. We'll share this window. My bad, everyone. I apologize. Window here. Boom. All right. Much easier. And then now we can look. All right. Let's start with the Chiefs here, guys. Go into the injury report here at the top. We have Josh Simmons. We don't know about Friday. Josh Simmons, Kareem Hunt DNP'd, and Trey Smith, the guard, DNP'd. We got a couple people full for them. Juwan Taylor, Brashard Smith, Jalen Watson, Xavier Worthy, full participant. So they are healthy. The Chiefs are a healthy team. And don't forget, we're going to look at the matchups here in a second. They got themselves their Rashee Rice is back. Served his suspension, and he is back. So should be interesting. For the Commanders, Sam Cosmi back. DNP. I'm hoping that is just a temporary thing. Not sure. But to see Sam Cosmi on there not being leg related is kind of concerning. Jayden's going to be out. I think we know that for sure. That's already hasn't been updated. But Zach Ertz gets the old man rest. Jonathan Jones, personal. Von Miller, old man rest. Deron Payne just gets rest. Laramie Tunsil gets the veteran rest. Terry.
I feel like none of these guys deserve the rest.
I mean, performance-wise,
man.
Laramie Tunsil and Deron Payne probably. Everyone else.
Yeah.
Man, go get it. We got some footage of Terry I'm going to show and Deebo at full participants in practice. And that is just amazing. Amazing to see. It's long overdue. I was really only expecting to see Deebo, but to have both of them. When was the last time we had both of them on the field? Was it week 2?
Week 3.
3 versus the Raiders.
The Raiders.
It's been a minute. Fellas. Jayden's going to be out. If Cosmi's out, that's going to put Wiley back in there, and at least he's familiar with it, so it shouldn't be that crazy. But I don't know. How you guys feeling about these injuries?
Other than Sam Cosmi, and this is all very nobody else. We knew Jayden was out.
Yes.
I mean, you got 5 guys who are on rest, which is whatever. I mean, veterans get that, and these are all veterans. Terry full participant, Deebo full participant, Bobby Wagner full participant. You know, Bobby Wagner, for all the criticisms we have for him in pass coverage, still a solid tackler on the run.
Yeah.
You know, Cosby's the one I'm worried about. Now, then again, he's only played 1 game this season. So, I mean, it's not like we don't have people that haven't been playing behind him. You know, I mean, unfortunately, that means bum-ass Wiley's back in there. But, you know, we'll see.
Yeah. Hey, guys, hit that like button for us if you're watching this on YouTube. Don't forget. We appreciate it. Real quick, I'd like to show some quick footage of old Deebo practicing with Terry. Deebo probably should put that volume down before they hit us on the. But Deebo looks good, man. Looks solid.
I've never understood, like, in college and high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we lined up at receiver or high school and college, when we lined up at receiver, I felt like we lined up with our inside foot up, because when you push off, you always push off with the opposite.
That's what I was taught as well.
But in pros, it seems like they never do that. They always line up with their inside leg back. When you see hike, you watch them, they'll take a step back before it takes off. It's like they're in a 2-wheel drive car versus a like the rear
pushing
wheel
versus
drive
pushing
car
versus
versus
pulling.
all-wheel drive.
Yeah, instead of pulling forward, you're pushing forward. Yeah. Here's a clip of Terry. Terry looked nimble. He looks nimble.
Also, same thing. Inside foot back.
Yeah,
But you know what that tells me? He was probably healthy enough
last week,
but they were like, nah, we're gonna let this one go one more week. That's why he was doing.
We're gonna get our franchise quarterback murdered.
I know,
by
right?
a divisional rival instead, and we'll play a team that if we did lose, this will be the one to lose to.
He looks good. He looks nimble.
He probably go on and say his stomach hurt.
Hey now.
Looks like
is that gonna mess up the vibes?
You guys remember what quad it was?
I mean,
I believe it was his left quad.
Yeah.
Because right quad. Because that's the one he landed on the guy's helmet with.
Yeah.
While it was stretched out.
He doesn't look like he's favoring it at all.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
You're right. It does look like they sit back. They sit back and push off.
Right. It's always irritated me, man. And I know that I don't know because if you put the other leg back, you don't step back first before you take off. You just go. Yeah, I'm a left-footed guy, which is weird because I'm right-handed and left-footed. Like if I kick footballs, it's left foot every time.
So
kickball, left foot.
When I played baseball, because I was a lineman, so it was just, in football, like you lined up just in your regular athletic stance, your feet just slightly off. Your lead foot was half a step ahead, half a foot ahead of your foot that was back. But in baseball, when you go to run the bases, right, one of the things they train you on is you push off to your left because you're always taking a lead to your right. So you have to push off with your left because a lot of people, and this slows them up, is you take a little hitch step with your right foot and then go, and it slows you up. So it's like they drill you on your first step is a cross step, right? So I do think it's interesting that they're lining these receivers up and telling them to line up a certain way so that they do a little hitchback. It almost feels like that it slows you up on the routes. Now, maybe that has something to do with the fact that sometimes you're running screens and you're going to drop back anyway. Maybe there's something to do with it. I don't know. But that is an interesting observation, just knowing that slows you getting off the ball.
Yeah.
Rocking back and then going forward.
Yeah. True. Either way, Deebo and Terry, they look good. So that's the most important thing to take from this. The one I am worried about Cosme, but then again, we played most of the season without Cosme anyway. So if he were to miss another game, I think we'll be all right. Matchups to watch for, guys. Let's take a quick look at their roster here and see what are we doing. What I know from about this Chiefs team is that they are a team that's trending upwards. They are a team that has their full complement of weapons back, and they are a team that's just on the up and up. So, and they are a team who was highly ranked on both offense and defense. Going with their offense, number 6th scoring offense in the NFL, 5th total in yards, 6th total in yards for passing, 5th total in touchdowns. Rushing, they're 12th, not doing too bad. They have 7 on the ground, touchdown. Defense, 3rd best defense in points allowed, 5th in overall yards allowed. So against the pass, they are 4th best defense in the NFL versus the pass. Only allowed 2 touchdowns the whole season. That's crazy. Only allowed 2 touchdowns. Ooh, sorry. And then for the run, they are 15th total in yards, 18th in rushing. So it looks like their defense is a little weaker than their offense. Their rushing defense is a little weaker than their passing defense. But I mean, this is a solid Chiefs team on both levels, on both units. It's a little concerning, and they're at home. But where they sit right now, they are 4-3. But like I said, they are a tough 4-3. They lost to the Chargers. They lost to the Eagles. They beat the Giants, beat the Ravens, lost to the Jaguars. This is what gave everyone confidence in the Jaguars. Beat the Lions, who's a very good team. And of course, they beat the Raiders 31-0. I'm sure that probably got under Rod's skin. And then here we are. So Red zone. They're looking.
They're good overall, people. They're good
Yeah.
overall.
Just damn good. Stats. Mahomes. No surprise.
No.
Sorry, I'm trying to sneeze here. Patrick Mahomes. There was talk about people thinking that Patrick Mahomes' era was over, but I believe he just got off to a slow start. And he's almost up at 2K already. 14-2, 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The man's at 66%. I think he found his stride again, and he has more to throw to now than just Travis Kelce. So looking at the rush, they are led by Isaiah Pacheco, but Patrick Mahomes is the second leading rusher, followed by Kareem Hunt. So they are a two-headed monster themselves between Pacheco and Hunt. And then, of course, Patrick Mahomes. But his are mostly scrambles. They are not design runs like Jayden does, but he does like to scramble and take off when he has the opportunity. Looking at the pass receptions, you got Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, former Baltimore Raven, followed by Travis Kelce, Juju Smith-Schuster, Xavier Worthy for 16 and 180. And lo and behold,
Thornton doesn't get a lot. He's an inconsistent threat but he's a deep threat, dude.
He had a monster game 2 games ago. Yeah, he's like a home run guy. Yep, exactly, Phil. But this guy, Rashee Rice, he's back. 2 touchdowns last week in his debut. 10 targets, 7 of those caught.
Catches. Only 42 yards.
Only 42 yards. That's right. Nothing crazy, but I think we looked at Rashee Rice. Looking at his combine stats, I know we talked about him as a potential for Washington. I'm just trying to see what did his combine stats look like. I do not remember. What was his? Okay, his combine was 4.51. So he's not the fastest dude. Not the fastest guy. But he's 6'204". He got hands, 6'204". Lil C says Terry looks very good. Hopefully doesn't sustain any more injuries. It can stay healthy. Yep. Remember, Terry's been healthy his whole career. This is uncharted territory.
He is a very, very well conditioned athlete.
Yeah, extremely.
It was a contact injury. It wasn't an injury. It came from a lack of physical preparation.
Yeah. The thing that I'm interested to watch is if defense plays better, because Dan Quinn said today he promised that the defense will play better versus Kansas City. So Lil C said that. In just a second after this, I'll show you the Dan Quinn quote exactly. I got it queued up to show after this. But yeah, Patrick seems to disseminate the ball pretty evenly amongst all of his receivers. If you look at that, 300, almost 4 guys with 300 yards. That's quite impressive. He doesn't really seem to be favoring. I mean, he favors Hollywood Brown more than
there. Most times, someone might.
Yeah. Plus, his ability to extend plays and do the scramble drill is. You won't find anyone better, man. I feel like that's what Caleb's trying to do. That's Caleb Williams, his strong suit, but no one does it better than Patrick Mahomes.
No one's ever improvised.
Right.
Mahomes.
Oh, they have Gardner Minshew. I forgot they got the stash. Nothing really to worry about on the kick returns. Let's look at they got Butker. Harrison Butker. Defense. How many INTs are looking at? They got 4 guys with 1 INT apiece. Do they have?
What they do is that they got 3 fumble recoveries.
3 fumble recoveries. There you go. How are we looking for?
I'm sorry, 4 fumble recoveries, but some of those are offensive.
Yeah.
So the thing with Kansas City is that they shut drives down.
Yeah.
You know, they don't. It's not necessarily we force tons of turnovers. It's just it's more demoralizing than that. It's like you can only move so far on them.
Right.
You know, if you look at their losses, none of them were blowouts. The defense finds ways to keep them in the game no matter what. If the offense is struggling, when the offense isn't struggling, defense is still holding opponents down. So right now, I mean, they're allowing less than 18 points a game. I think 17.7 is what they're allowing per game.
Yeah.
That's an insanely low number. Anything under 20, you're doing a pretty damn good job. And they're holding teams under 18 on average.
Yeah.
So it's hard to score. It's hard to score on Kansas City.
Yep. Sure is. From a sack perspective, George Karlaftis III. Never heard of this dude, man. Not sure if I should have. Chris Jones. Still playing.
Heard that dude.
I feel like he's only 31. I feel like he's so much older than that. Drew Tranquill, Jalen Watson. No like world beaters on this team. From a defensive perspective, how are you looking for total tackles here?
And Nick Bolton is very quietly a really good one.
Yeah. Tackling machine. Trent McDuffie's a good cornerback. So
Jalen Watson's a pretty good one himself.
Had to compare these guys on the PFF scores, but maybe that's.
I mean, comparing to what, ours?
No, I mean just see where they lie on
that's
this.
That's an unfair comparison.
Yeah. That
other than Trey Amos. Trey Amos is the only one whose PFF score doesn't look like, the kid who comes in from the special class that's on Ritalin and Adderall at the same time.
You know what? Let's see where the Chiefs are.
Shout out to all of our neurodivergent fans out there.
32 teams.
To use a modern buzzword.
I mean, Xavier Worthy's the number one. No, that's his jersey number. Cornerbacks. Let's see. Is it even might not even be worth looking at here, guys, because you can't even really sort that way. Yeah, Trent McDuffie, he's 13th, and Jalen Watson is 14th. So wish you could look at the whole team as a as a
is it 13th, 14th at their position or on the team?
No, at their position. And so of all the cornerbacks,
that's pretty solid. If you think about it,
is pretty solid.
So if you were to look at like every team's got two corners, that means that they're really top third of the league. Both.
Yeah. So here you go. Sorry.
Yeesh.
All right. Why are you when I try to zoom in, this is what it does to me. All right, let's try this.
We're good. You just leave it as it is.
All right. I'll sort by rank. So Creed Humphrey is the number one center in the NFL.
Yes, he is.
Kelsey's a 9th tight end. Trey Smith, the guard, 13th. Patrick Mahomes, 15th. And so on and so forth. So they got a lot of guys in the top 100. Quite a few of their generic positions, not of everyone, but as you get towards the bottom, these guys are totally unranked. So, not crazy.
No, I mean, but at the same time, it's Kansas City has been for years now greater than the sum of its parts.
Yeah.
They aren't a team that is like superstar the whole way down.
Yeah.
But what they are is a lot of really good guys and no significant weaknesses. I mean, Jawan Taylor, not a great tackle, but Jalen Moore is pretty damn good. Josh Simmons is pretty good as well. But is it pretty good? There's a lot of pretty good, but we see when you have no real weaknesses and everything is pretty good, you end up with very good because other teams are going to have holes. Kansas City doesn't really have holes. They have guys, every position has a guy who's at least average, if not better. Most of them above average. So,
yeah,
I am impressed. I think that everybody talks about the Eagles because the Eagles just get stars. But we're seeing that come back kind of bite Philly in the ass. They're not looking as impressive as they have in the past. Yeah. Whereas the Chiefs, I like their approach to roster building. I've always liked their approach to roster building, even in the 90s and 2000s when they weren't going to Super Bowls, but they were a perennial playoff team.
They were.
Their approach to roster building was no weaknesses. We may not have the best at every position, but we have no weaknesses.
The Dale Carters, the Derek Thomases, Christian Okoye's, Marcus Allen.
Really, okay, Derek Thomas and Dale Carter were some of the best.
They were good, but I'm just talking about like they just had solid.
They would have a couple of guys. They would have a couple of guys who are elite and a lot of very good.
Yeah,
and honestly, I believe that that's a strong way to build a roster that will always contend. May not always win the championships, but it will contend. You cannot forget about them.
Yeah. So. What's up, Mr. Titan? Hope is all is well, boys. Great to see you. Great to see you, man. Sorry about your head coach. Saw that he was canned. But I think you guys will be fine. Cam Ward's going to be fine. No Calvin Ridley.
I don't think so. I don't believe in Cam Ward. I think he's trash.
You think so? I think he's gonna be pretty good.
I don't think he's trash. I'm just fucking around, but I don't think so. He hasn't made.
I think he's a good He's a good rookie on a bad team.
Nah, he's not that good, bro.
It's hard to tell after 7 games.
Oh God,
he's not that
hard
good.
to tell after 7 games, Dev.
I don't think he's a game changer. I think he's just okay. I think he's Geno Smith.
So our PFF grades.
We have way more rank than them, though. At least we've qualified.
We've had more guys play significant minutes due to injury.
Yeah. Mariota, I don't really want to count him. Should we count him?
He's played enough.
We play more games than
look at this. Tunsil, 9th of 77 tackles.
I'm telling y'all, I wanted Larry Tunsil here when he was coming out of the draft.
Yeah.
And then when we had an opportunity, there was an opportunity to trade for him. And I from Miami, I wanted him, and the Texans ended up getting him for less than I thought. And I was like, damn, why didn't we pull the trigger on it? And this was like right after or right around the time that all the stuff's going, right after Trent Williams thing. We needed a left tackle. I was like, Larry Tunsil's right there.
Yep.
But I guess better late than never.
Yeah.
But Jayden Daniels, 11th 37. So I don't want to hear anything about sophomore slump, by the way, because as bad as you think he's playing, he's still top 12 in the league.
Yeah, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception, another 210 on the ground with another 2 touchdowns. Come on, guys.
Bills 19th, 53.
Yeah, I thought Biadasz would be a little higher than 20th, but it's okay.
Biadasz has struggled, but I feel like Biadasz also has been trying to play makeup for inconsistent guard play.
Yeah,
because look at who's down at 61st and 64th and 65th. Out of 70, it's probably Allegretti and 69 tackle. He plays guard.
Yeah,
but he's had nothing but Chris Paul is the only guy who's been decent next to him.
24 of 82. Look at that.
Yeah, but look at Coleman's 61st. Wiley's 64th, by the way.
Yeah.
The unofficial, almost official honoree of the Glock Dookie Award.
Yeah.
We're about to I feel like we should just name it after him.
3 years at 3 years running. the Andrew
Nick Allegretti is worse than him.
Yeah.
Now Josh, Nick Allegretti is his tackle. He's a guard. I don't know why they have him listed as a tackle, but he's a guard. But some of these, like Deebo being 42nd, sounds bad. So you realize, that's out of 127. Terry, 35th out of 127. Luke McCaffrey, 37th out of 127.
And I think you'd have to break them down by their specific niche. Like, I mean, look at.
So by the way, Terry McLaurin, the highest rated wide receiver on this team. Yeah, he's terrible this year. He should have been at camp.
Yeah. Yep. John Bates, 20.
By the way, the guy that everyone said, "Oh, Terry, we don't have to worry about even having him. We've got future wide receiver 1," and they showed Jalen Lane, 77th of 127.
Yeah, not so much.
Stress away it.
I told y'all he was a limited route tree guy.
All right, this is broken down by pass blocking. Tunsil, Cosme, Paul, just monsters. John Bates, great in the pass block. Trent Scott, Eckler, followed by the rest of these guys. Connerly not looking so hot down there. 69th of 77 guards. Coleman even worse. Holy smokes.
But he played one game, though.
Yeah, I don't expect Ertz or Sennett to have good pass blocking because they're usually going out for routes. Let's look at the run blocking. Bates once again leads the top of the list. There's a reason why he's getting paid $2.11 million a catch so far this year, Dev. 2 catches for 4.22. Tunsil leading the way. McNichols, good run blocker. Sennett, look at that right there. Love to see him higher in the pass game, but take what you can get. Jalen Lane, good run blocker.
Not even registering here.
Trent Scott's not registering.
Where's Zach Ertz?
Oh, he's got to be. I mean, he's above Bill. He's above Andrew Wiley.
He's above Andrew Wiley.
Oh man! And then the rest don't even count. Wow, Ertz is way down there. That's crazy.
I'm telling y'all.
Yeah,
it's
funny.
It's terrible.
And here's the snap count. Connerly has played the most snaps, tied with Tyler Bionich.
445.
So you can say he's durable so far, and I don't recall him having an injury at all so far.
No,
here's
Bionich, which thank God, because center is we don't have the Dieter is the backup center. I don't want to see him anywhere near a ball.
Old Dieter. You know, it's funny. Terry being out this whole time still has more snaps than Luke. 153
or
to 147.
Luke.
Yeah, he can't.
I don't know. Did Luke bang a coach's wife or daughter or something?
I don't know.
What happened? What's going on?
We're gonna find out Luke was at one of those gambling parties.
Probably with Chauncey Billups and oh man, that's funny. John Taman, what's going on? Glad to see Paul develop from the Bleeding Burgundy podcast. What's going on?
Great pass blocker. His run blocking, not very great.
Yeah.
But nobody's run blocking is particularly awesome. You know, we don't have anybody in that blue tier for run blocking.
No. I mean, it's Bates.
You got Tunsil, and then the next lineman is Allegretti, who has been Allegretti's always been great in the runs. He's terrible at
pass blocking. Tunsil's turning blue, man. Him and Cosme just I don't think Cosme has enough snaps to register fully. He only has 64, but that trend
that pass block percentage right here, Cosme tells you.
Yeah. For sure. All right, boys. So we looked at our roster. We looked at their roster. We see the PFF grades for both Kansas City and Washington. Dev, let's start with you, man. What matchups are you looking to watch out for? What do you want to see come Sunday? What piques your interest watching these matchups?
Pass rush, our pass rush versus their offensive line.
Because Dorrance is gone.
So is Matt Waz.
So right now, as of a few days ago, our pass rushers were Von Miller, Preston Smith, and I think we just re-signed Jalen Holmes back because we let him go. And there's one other person who I'm spacing out on. But the defensive ends don't – I think we're only going into this game with 4. Not looking too good for the home team. I don't know.
Yeah, it's looking bad.
So you're looking at the pass rush versus Patrick Mahomes, essentially.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right. Roster. Let me see what did they transactions. Who do we put on? So Will Harris was playing. We haven't officially put anyone else on the IR according to the website yet. So I don't know. But they announced it. We saw that Dorrance and Wise are on the.
I think that Wise was announced a while ago.
Yeah, they just haven't updated it on the website for some reason. I thought it would have been.
I don't know.
I thought it would have been updated. So according to the website, we're going in there with Preston Smith and Jalen Holmes, Jacob Martin and Jalen Holmes, and Von Miller. So 1, 2, 4 dudes. 4 dudes.
Maybe my idea put Luvu at the edge.
he can't. He doesn't set the edge this year for some reason properly. Anyways,
he hasn't really been playing outside though. He's going to set the
Yeah.
edge for more of an inside position.
yeah. John Jacob Martin had a good game last week. He did. He was all over the place. We talked about that on Monday.
Jacob
Robert
Martin,
McCurk
that's
went
the
out.
other guy,
Yeah. The grabbing the shoulder with Dak wearing the loose chin strap
Well,
when
that
he
was
never
bullshit.
touched his head. That was such bullshit, man. That was such bullshit that should have been called. Lil C says Marshawn Lattimore unfortunately can't guard no one. Yeah, he's getting him and Mikey are just getting trashed everywhere, man.
Can we
They're
can we
not
please
doing
point out that
so
Sam
well.
still has really not been better?
All
I
right,
don't know what happened from last year to this year.
What we didn't show. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Before we finish, let's look at defensive rankings. We didn't look at defensive rankings.
Ron Payne.
So
Bobby Wagner. How is Bobby Wagner?
Because they're not
coverage score is terrible. Okay,
they're not covering. Okay, his rush and run cancels out everything.
Run defense are elite.
Don't put his ass in coverage because that shit drops tremendously.
Blitz Wagner. Wagner should be crashing the line.
He should. Yes. Good to see Jacob Martin up there. He's ranked 39th out of 113 edge rushers. Man, that's not bad at all. Dorrance is gone. Reeves, I feel Reeves there's been bright spots with Revo and there's been some dark spots.
Trey Amos, 54th of 112, which is not terrible.
He's not good in the run, which just really brings him down.
But his pass coverage is respectable.
Respectable.
Scroll that down just a little bit.
Mike
Look at the very bottom. Samuel and Lattimore.
Yeah, 89th and 106.
Jonathan Jones ain't been. Jonathan Jones is almost as bad as Lattimore in a limited.
Well,
Tyler Owens
is worse than
Samuel, still just above Lattimore. So when everybody talks about Marshawn and they say Tyler Owens needs to play more, he's not producing when he does play.
Yeah. He's only played 32 snaps.
He's at 49.3.
32 snaps.
Yeah, but in 32 snaps, he's managed to be that bad.
Right. It's nothing crazy.
But let's look at Jonathan Jones only played 34 snaps, but still.
Yeah, still.
Igby, 43 snaps. These guys are not.
Where has he been? Where has Igby been? Where's Ianashi been, Dev?
I have no idea where
because he contributed last year as a role player, and he had some good spot plays.
Did Jones play last week?
Jonathan Jones? I do not know.
I feel like he was cooked.
I feel like he barely got in.
Yeah.
But Lattimore has been targeted 170 times. Same as still 161.
Jones just got off injured reserve though.
Or I'm sorry,
not his first game.
Number pass plays.
What's up, Phil Bullock?
Yeah, Jones just got off injured reserve.
Look at it. Sanders still is marginally at best better than Lattimore. Lattimore's at 44. Sanders is at 53. Both of these are terrible numbers.
Yeah.
Igby, Jonathan Jones, not doing well. Darnell Savage, not doing well. And I think that Samerstill's numbers are partially inflated because he has 2 picks.
Yeah. So maybe that coverage is higher for whatever reason.
I would like to see, like I said, my idea of putting.
Oh, look at Quan when he rushes the passer. Look at Quan, 73rd of 84.
Quan, yeah, but Quan can blitz.
Bobby Wagner, right there, Phil. You said it. Best pass rusher grade on the team, and then followed by Jake Martin and Duran. And
Quan's only rushed 3 times.
Yeah. Other than that, the rest of these are kind of mid-level. How are we looking against the run here? Let's see.
Look at it. So Luvu, go down to Luvu for a second.
Look how far down. 56.7.
Luvu has rushed the quarterback 97 times. Has dropped back into coverage 169.
Why? That's horrendous. That's more than Jeremy Reeves. What is going on?
Well, hold on. Jeremy Reeves has only played 290 snaps total, whereas Luvu's played 451. So
but still, I'm just saying a linebacker having almost the same amount of snaps in coverage as a safety, even though he's played more. I don't know. It's just mind-boggling.
It tells you we got that something's off here.
That number's too high for Bobby Wagner. 237.
You know what sucks? Dorrance is out. Look at his grade.
He's on fire, man.
John Baptiste is almost as the numbers are almost as good as Dorrance's.
Yeah,
and he got hurt. Dietrich Wise, all right, whatever, but he was still good depth and was would pop up here and there.
Yeah. Let's.
I mean, John Baptiste has a better PFF rating than Jacob Martin.
Phil Bullock says, well, he can't cover. Why not set him like y'all saying? I think he's talking about Bobby. Tim says Mike struggled early in the slot last year. Then they moved him outside. He played fantastic last year.
Okay, who's going to? I remember I said he could do both.
That's the problem. There's no one to take the spot on the outside if you put him on the inside. It's not like we have a stable of cornerbacks in the waiting. John Taman says, need to talk about the DB coach. The DB coach is Tommy Donatel. I don't know much about him. He's the second-year team, joined us after being the defensive pass game coordinator for the Chargers in 2023. What's the connection here? He 20 to 21. He was assistant coach with the Chargers. He got popular for coaching up Derwin James. Worked with the Sante Samuel Jr. and Michael Davis. Well, that's where you went wrong right there, Michael Davis. But I don't see the connection to any of our coaches. Do we have any coaches who came from Chargers?
No.
Any Chargers?
Joe Barry's on last one I remember.
So maybe he actually got the job because he got the job. But that's the coach.
We ain't gonna have the job for long.
No, Phil Bullock says our secondary sucks so bad we got to drop everyone back. Yeah, man.
I mean, your secondary doesn't have to cover guys forever if you can get a rush.
Yeah, let's look at the run grades here. Against the run, Bobby Wagner, no surprise. Jordan McGee, Dorrance, who's gone. Sheldon Day, not bad, only 28 snaps. Luvu's great against the run, although I would argue I've seen him still take a bunch of bad angles. Javonte Baptiste.
On the outside.
But
Von Miller even got a better run defense grade than a pass rush grade.
Yep. Deron Payne, 65.4. Quan's grade is a little higher than I thought it would be against the run. He's missed a lot of tackles, but other than that.
Yeah, but Quan Martin does when he comes up and plays the run play. And so he takes. You're looking at it from when he's chasing down running backs in the backfield, but Quan Martin's come up from the secondary and made some plays in the run. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
he'll come up and make a play, but if it's him one-on-one with the running back,
we'll see. Anthony Lynn. So our running backs coach, that's right. He used to be the head coach of the Chargers, maybe, and that was during the time when Tommy Donatel was there. So maybe Anthony Lynn brought. Hey, good pull, man. Good pull.
Yeah, good
man.
pull. I knew we had somebody else in the Chargers. I couldn't think who it was.
Forgot about Anthony Lynn, man. I was thinking on the defensive side, not on the offensive side, but that's got to be it. All right. Enough of the grades. Phil, any matchups you're looking for? Y'all in the chat, what matchups are you guys looking forward to come?
Our offensive line versus their defensive front seven.
Yep.
We had to control the trenches in this game.
I mean, you can't use the same one I used.
Do what now?
You can't use the same one I used, dog.
You said the other way around.
Nah, I said our pass rush against their line.
I said our line versus their front seven.
They're
opposite.
Damn it!
Like,
yes,
Steve. Say that.
Yes, Steve. You can't use what me and Phil say.
No.
That's what I meant to say.
Weed every day.
No, cannot.
No, our offensive line versus their front seven. Okay, so Jayden's out, Mariota's in. Cool. We know Mariota can operate this offense, especially when he's not playing from a deep hole like he came into in the Dallas game. But
what kind of hole?
Deep hole.
Big hole.
Deep
gaping.
Hole. Big gaping. Hole. Anyway.
Moist hole. I got you.
Point is that, and this is both for pass blocking reasons, run blocking reasons. You got to control that line of scrimmage. You're going to have to go. Kansas City's not going to make it easy on you. They have the they had the 4th best pass defense in the league. They had the 15th best run defense. So they're upper half of the league in both. A little bit worse against the run, but we said the same thing about Dallas, and look what happened. Didn't run for nothing. But you got to go back to what brought you to the dance. So, as I pointed out in Monday's podcast, we are not built to be a road grading offensive line where we just man up on you and run your guys over. This is a Mike Shanahan mobile line. We run a zone run concept. That's why we got rid of Brian Robinson, because we wanted some guys back there who could run in the zone system. One cut and go.
One cut, go.
Pick your and is able to see whatever hole opens up on whatever side they run to. That means these linemen got to get mobile, get off your ass, get on your horse, and move. We need to get back to that in the run game. We need lots of pulling linemen. Hell, we pull linemen in pass coverage. I need to see that, or in pass blocking. We need to see that. We need to see these linemen doing what they do. This whole just line up and man up, it's not what we're built for, and we saw how that kicked us in the ass against Dallas because that's what we tried to do. This line needs to get mobile. It needs to get moving. I don't know if they were worried about, hey, Sam Cosby's come back from knee injury. Let's not run him around so much. Don't matter. Whether he's playing or not, move. Your guys have to be moving. All right. Get some pass plays out of these 2 tight end sets. Get some pass plays out of these 3 tight end sets. I don't care if Trent Scott's out there as a lineman or as a tight end. Run everybody else in motion and have Scott stay in as an extra blocker on passing plays. I don't care. But you got to find more creative ways to dominate the line of scrimmage and keep the ball in your possession. That's the only way you're going to beat Kansas City. Kansas City's going to get some points. That's what they do. You got to get points. And you got to mitigate their points. If you're going to mitigate their points, you got to keep the ball out of their hands. How you do that? You control the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
So our offensive line versus their defensive front 7, that's what I'm interested in seeing. That's the matchup to watch. If we get pushed around and bullied on the front, this game's over.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm looking forward to how are we going to handle their wide receivers? How are we going to handle the weapons, the Kelseys, the Hollywoods, the Jujus, Xavier Worthy, and now Rashee Rice? How given the state of our defensive backs and along the things you guys just said, like Dev said with the pass rush, how are we going to be able to cover these guys 3.5, 4 seconds while Patrick Mahomes extends the play? I just don't see a world in which that happens. So that's really what I want to see. How do we keep in check those? You
gotta get Patrick Mahomes uncomfortable. So
you have to. You're gonna have to get in there, hit him with of course our 2 pass rushers being down. We're relying on guys we brought in to be role players. We relied on Von Miller to be a situational pass rusher and Preston Smith to do the same thing. We need them rushing the passer maybe 10 plays a game. We're gonna need them big time now. Like we're gonna need them a lot.
You need to be blitzing from any and all angles. I don't care if you're unless it's like 3rd and 72. Yeah. Blitz somebody.
Preston Smith has logged 72 snaps already, and I'm pretty sure that was not expected. So,
you're probably looking at 72 all season.
I know, right? Little C's looking at Trey Amos for Xavier Worthy. If they keep him on him, do you think that's who they stick him with?
It's made a smoke at dude, dog. Xavier Worthy's super fast. It's like a 4.2 dude.
I mean, is that
smoke
the
that
matchup
boots
that they're going to put? I mean, yeah, with the communication we've seen on defense, I'm just worried about these simple drags across the field. Yeah. Xavier Worthy, he only has 26 targets all year. 16 catches for 180 yards.
It's gonna be a boot smoking event, bro.
1 touchdown. I think Hollywood Brown's who you really got to work for. He has 48 targets. He leads the team in targets this year, followed by Tyquan Thornton with 27. Of course, Travis Kelce, not counting him, but I'm pretty sure Tyquan Thornton's going to lose playing time, though, with Rashee Rice coming back online. So We shall see, man. We shall see. John says, handle them with knives and axes. Yeah. At some point, you have to Nancy Kerrigan them, right? Kerrigan them.
Gestapo tactics.
Gestapo. Hopefully, they just don't do it. Real quick, let's look at some over-unders here and see what we can come up with for some fun little bets. Oh, my gosh. The line gets even further.
13,
Holy
13 and a half.
smokes. 12 and a half. It started out as 10 and a half. Oh my gosh. So the Chiefs are 12 and a half point favorites.
What's the over under?
Right now the over under is 48. Let's look at some passing props. They're even going to put Mariota on. They have Mariota on here. Wow. Okay, for passing yards, Patrick Mahomes, 275. I'm going to take the over. What do you guys think? Patrick Mahomes, 275.
I don't even know if he's going to need that.
He might not. We've given up a ton of chunk plays this year. Lil C says, Dan Quinn is right about this defense playing better. I'm KC taking his word for it. Oh, thanks for reminding me, man. I did want to show, speaking of what Lil C just said, here is what I wanted to show. Thank you for the memory jog. Right here. So it said I wanted to go through and look at the calls and say what calls are causing some hesitation. If we could eliminate some of those calls, I think that would allow us as a unit to play faster. I haven't seen the speed that I've wanted. See? Speed. But I know we have speed. The part of that to say, okay, how can we feature some things that we can absolutely go with? Less hesitation, less misstep, and eliminate that what could happen. It really allows to play more free. So that's what I tried to dig in as hard as I could. Now we have to apply it. So it looks like they have to find their identity.
Feels like Dan is taking a little more control of the game planning.
Yeah, not necessarily the on the field every play sort of thing,
but the mentality we're going to play with. And you know what? I can live with that because I understand. As he said, I'm on my headset all the time. I'm busy. Yeah. So okay, I get that. You got a lot going on in terms of managing shit as a coach. Yeah. So next step is, here's your defensive coach. Help us figure it out.
Here's another thing, Phil. He said he looked for ways to allow players to play faster, more freely, and without hesitation. So plays that kept them from doing that were eliminated. So it was scheme. It was scheme.
We were like, what are they doing in this situation? Why are they doing this in this situation? We do this every week.
They were scheming themselves out of being successful. Like, I don't know, but for him to say that, I was happy to see that. So, okay, back to Patrick Mahomes, 275. Someone call it. I said over.
I'm going.
John says over. Dev says under.
I'm going under.
Tim says under.
Not by too much. He'll probably be in the 250,
all
260 range.
Mariota even is about 200.
Over.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the over. I think we're gonna need it. I think we're gonna need it. Marcus Mariota 200. Who's got the over? Who's got the under?
I said over.
I got you, Phil. What you got, Dev? Mariota 200.
I'm going over that.
Over? Tim's got Mariota under. Okay. Tim, why do you think he's going to be under 200? John's got him with the over. I'm interested to hear your take on why you think he would be under 200. I feel like this is a game we're going to be fighting for our lives. I think it's going to be over 200 by sheer volume.
It's going to be over 200 because of all the garbage time throwing we'll be doing into their soft zone.
You know what? As long as we don't have to see Sam Hartman, that's fine. While we wait for Tim to reply, let's go for rushing yards. So they got Bill at 50 yards. Okay, Lil C got Mariota over. Got you. 50 yards for Bill.
I'll take the over. I think that they're going to do a better job of calling run plays this game.
Let me go back real quick and look at their rushing ranks just to refresh everyone's memory. So their rushing ranks, they were 15th for yardage allowed. and 8th in total attempts. So they're middle of the pack. I'm with you, Phil. I'm taking the over on Bill getting 50 yards. That should I feel like that should be okay. Mary isn't the quarterback throws for a lot of yards. That's true, unless it's garbage time. Yeah. All right. Very, very well. I respect
He
that.
threw for over 200 yards against Atlanta and against the Raiders.
True. John says over on Bill, it might take him 28 carries. I think the most carries he got in a game is what, 17, I think. So John's got John has him over. Lil C got it over. What about you, Dev? On Bill, Tim's got the over. We all going over, Dev.
I'm gonna go over.
Over. Okay, you got the over.
What's the fumble? What's the odds on it fumbling?
Yeah, they don't have that one yet. They got Mariota at 30 yards. Man, when he comes in, he's been rushing. That's an easy. I think he's going to get 30 yards easy.
I don't.
You don't think so?
I think he'll need to. He
had what, a 30-yard run against Dallas, right?
We won't need to. We won't pass rush though. We don't blitz.
Yeah.
No. Mariota
will get 30 yards.
Oh, 30. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, I'm not going to make that one.
I'm going over on Mariota then.
All right, let's do.
They do that on one run.
That's what I'm saying. Wait a minute. See, I'm gonna have to play this one. So Mariota for 30 yards. Is there anyone not taking the over on that one? Let's put it that way. Phil, you taking the over on that one?
Hell, half the games we play, a quarterback is leading in rushing stats.
So you're not taking the under? The over. Okay. Everyone should take the over on that one. All right, Tim's got Mariota over as well. All right. I'm not going to do, but you got Pacheco, 50 yards for Pacheco.
I think Kareem Hunt's going to kill us this game.
They seem to be splitting the carries pretty evenly.
Yeah, it sucks if you're a fantasy football owner of either of those guys.
I know. So for rushing purposes, just before we make the bet on this one, excuse me, attempts, Pacheco has 66 and Kareem Hunt has 53. Pacheco has 66 for 271, Kareem Hunt 53 for 205. So his over, Pacheco is 50 yards. He's averaging 38.7 a game, but our run defense is kind of suspect. What do y'all think? 50 yards for Pacheco. I'm going to take the under on that one.
I'll take the under also.
Pacheco for 50.
I'm
taking the under.
I'm going under.
John's taking the under. I like it.
Under.
What about you, Phil? Pacheco for 50.
Under.
Under. Okay. We'll see. Under. Okay.
Chargers beating the shit out of Vikings.
I saw that, man. Justin Jefferson, man, is going to kill me if he doesn't get I need him to score. All right, here's a good one. Receptions. Lil C has a presentation for us. Terry over 3 receptions. It's not an official bet we can make on here, but because they haven't fully announced if Terry is healthy or not, I would take the over on that one. I think Terry will get 3 receptions or more. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I think it get plus. I'm going over on 3.
Yeah, John's taking over. What about everybody else? Phil, Terry 3 receptions.
Over.
Okay. Receiving yards. Okay. This should be interesting. Tim's got the over on Terry. All right, let's go. Terry yards 50. I'm going over. I'm just being overconfident in that one. Terry for 50 yards, Dev. Tim's got the over.
No, I'm going under that.
Dev's going under.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? They got Deebo at the exact same.
Going over on Deebo.
50. All right.
I'm going over on both.
Yeah, I'm going to take the over on both as well. All right, Terry and Deebo both at 50. Lil C's got over.
Now, I'm not saying these will all come at critical moments that'll keep us in the game, guys. I'm just saying that they're going to get it by the end of the game.
Give me your Deebo for 50, guys. Deebo, you got 50. All right, and Deebo. Okay, so it seems like most of us think.
I mean, you know,
I'm
not saying neither one of them are going to blow us away. I mean, maybe both of them are like 4 for 55, or in Deebo's case, like 7 for 55.
And they got
passes, but
they got Rashee Rice at 70 yards. I don't know if we don't have to play this one, but they got 70 yards for him, and then they got Xavier Worthy at 40 and Travis Kelce at 50. So
Rashee Rice comes in, catches 7 balls for 42 yards
and 2 touchdowns. Now he's a yardage monster.
He's going to start lighting everything up. And I'm like, easy now.
Yeah, it's crazy. So for me, so what I take from if we were going off unanimous things, Bill take the Bill over 50, take Mariota over 30 for sure. We all said Pacheco under 50, Terry over 3 receptions. Terry, no, Dev has not.
Kareem Hunt rushing yards.
Kareem Hunt rushing yards was, I don't think we did that one. That's a good one. Not available right now.
Weird. Oh, whatever number they'd have him at, over.
And then you should take the Deebo and Terry over 50 each. That's some pretty good plays if they end up being actually work out. I don't know.
We'll see.
All right, final predictions. So let's refresh everyone's memory for the predictions here. Chiefs 12.5 points, over under 48. Over under 48. So make your predictions now. That's just the guideline. Just for historic purposes, the Chiefs scored from week 1 21, 17, 22, 37, 28, 30, 31. So they haven't scored a ginormous amount of points, but it looks like they're averaging enough. Yeah, that's right. So give me your score prediction. What's your final score prediction? Let's see. Over under 48. You know what? I'm going 30-20 Chiefs. Taking the over.
This is the first time you picked those to lose?
It is. Crazy. First time picking us to lose.
So
Tim's got 35-21. Kansas City.
So do you want to hear a little bit of history?
We'll see. 34.
They're like 10-0, get 12-0 or something against us, right?
We are 1-10 against the Chiefs all the time.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Giants had our number for like 4 years in a row, man. Daniel Jones was 5-0 against us till.
Yeah, but this is since 1971. So the only win we have against them was in our vaunted 1983 season. We beat the Chiefs 27-12.
God, who was even quarterback for them at that time? Steve DeBerg.
Oh, for them,
the Chiefs.
I'll tell you who it was. Give me 1 second. I got the box score right here.
Just guessing. I don't even know.
I'm gonna guess it was probably Todd Blackledge. Because he was a rookie for them. No, it was Bill Kenny.
Okay.
The guy Blackledge was drafted to replace. Anyway, so the last 3 times we have played the Chiefs. 2013, we lost 45-10.
Yeah.
I remember that game. 2017, we lost 29-20. That was a game that Josh Doxson, dropped that ball in the end zone that would have put us ahead.
Kirk Cousins threw him a perfect ball. Jump ball. That was his specialty, right? Jump ball. He jumped it and missed it.
And he hit the ground and boom, ball went out.
We won that. We had that game in the bag.
And 2021, we lost to the Chiefs 31-13.
Yeah.
We have also lost to them 45-13 in the past, lost them 35-16 in the past, 24-3, They have a habit of not just beating us, but kicking our ass. I think that somewhat continues here. We'll put up some points. It'll be close at times. But I'm going to say 33-21 Chiefs.
Say it again, 33-21?
33-21 Chiefs.
All right, so Phil took the way over. 3 by 5. All right,
But
what else?
I took the under on the spread. I had him weighted by 12.
Oh, yeah, you had him covering for sure. I had him covering, but
Chiefs
losing.
will not cover by half a point.
12.5 is huge. You know what they're saying? They're just begging people to put money on Washington. That's what Vegas is doing. They're like, come on, I dare you. Now I'm wondering is that the biggest spread? Let's see. Oh no. Indianapolis Colts over the Titans 14.5. Holy smokes.
Well, I mean, that makes way more sense.
I don't feel as bad anymore. Oh no. Well, never mind. That's final odds right now for the Vikings.
That's a 6-1 team versus a 1-6 team.
Yeah, with a fired coach.
Yeah. We're Chargers 3-4 going against a 4-3, and they think we're going to lose by 12.5.
Right. Okay. So we got me 30-20 Kansas City, Tim 35-21 Kansas City, Lil C 34-31 Washington, Phil 33-21 Kansas City. Dev, you did not give a record yet.
17-28 Chiefs.
All right, Dev's got the under, but definitely not covering either. Okay. Fair.
And the prediction for us will not improve until
Could we have a Colt McCoy type win though?
Hey, miracle.
He does got his weapons back though. If there's a shot at it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't think the game's going to get completely out of hand.
Hey, miracle in Missouri, man. Anything's possible.
I don't think it's going to be like the Dallas game. I don't think it's a game that's going to be close and it gets out of hand like in the third quarter. I do think that the Chiefs will maintain enough distance that you can't make it up. But I don't think the Chiefs are going to be up like 20 on us or anything like that.
Be like when we beat the.
I do have a sense that the defense will play better. I know giving up 33 points isn't better.
I think we'll score.
You know, I think you'll see less stupid mistakes. It's gonna be a matter of the Chiefs just have more firepower. But I think you'll see better defensive discipline. Does that make sense? They'll just get points because they're the Chiefs and they're good.
Yeah.
Not because we were out of position playing stupid schemes and players miscommunicating. No, all that other stuff. I feel like if Dan Quinn's getting more involved, heads are going to snap to attention because the next thing that happens is people are going to lose their jobs. So we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I think we got all the predictions. There is. What else are we missing, fellas, before we is there anything else we're missing before we
Vikings getting their asses whooped right now.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. There we are not.
Other than that, I don't know.
Well, hey, you guys know how we like to do it, at least end it. Share something what's going on good in your life, man. We got some issues with this team. Things aren't going the way we always want them to go. Let me know. Water, I'm drowning. Am I good? I'm drowning.
You're drowning.
Still drowning.
No, now you're out.
All right, we're good. All right, for those in the chat who's still sticking with us, man, we really appreciate it. Let's talk about some good stuff, man, in your lives. What is good in your lives that you can share the joy with us so we can all rejoice in the good thing in your life that's going on right now? Because I could sure use it. Some pick me up.
My next one,
Devs Knicks won. My Wizards lost. I'm
We used the bench. We used the bench.
What else is good? Someone share me some good. Give me some good stuff.
I've lost almost 40 pounds since June 8th.
Hell yeah, Phil. 40-something pounds, dude. That is amazing. Keep that shit.
And it wasn't crack.
No crack, no Zemp, no surgery, no nothing.
I gained weight on those Ozempic. That shit doesn't nothing to me. I'm like Superman to that shit, bro.
Man, isn't it just supposed to curtail your appetite?
It doesn't. I just ate 3 slices of pizza on this podcast. So what's that tell you? And I'm drinking a Mountain Dew to go with it.
Man, it's just been dietary discipline. Like once a week, I'll splurge out and make but I'm. Even then, like I'm staying under the calorie cap, getting lots of protein in. Of course, I go to the gym 5 days a week.
That's all that matters.
Which I had time. I used to do that.
I go in the morning. I don't have to be at work till 10. I work. I'm up at 6 a.m.
I'm up at 5. Cheater.
I'm up at 6 a.m. Now, granted, I may not leave the house till 7:30. I hate getting up in the morning. It takes me forever to get moving. I just putter around. It's like I gotta get going.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
And then I annoy everybody by posting my workout vids on Instagram and Facebook. But you know what?
There you go.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Tim, Lil C, John, you guys have got anything good news for us, man, as we get ready to close this thing out. Says my OKC and Shy SGA out there doing his thing. He's good, man. Another potential MVP candidate for this year. I don't know, man. I think a lot of so in that NBA scandal where Chauncey Billups got hemmed up, and then Terry Rozier. Look for you seen the video, Dev? Find the video of him. They believe Terry Rozier's throwing game.
Louisville.
But the latest headline to come out, they believe LeBron is tangentially involved in it somehow. He was getting fed.
Well, the Fed, I guess Patel said there was like potentially 10 or 12 players between the Lakers, Clippers. There's some NFL players, or not even college players, prominent college players.
We're all in on it somehow.
Well, they said a lot of them have even been victims.
Oh, okay.
Like just gambling ring for rich people. I mean, it's all laundering, I guess. I don't know if you were, scamming launderers. But it's pretty jacked up. I don't think Billups was in on the shaving part. He was in on the
I think he was on the gamble, the card shuffling. The casino part. Yeah.
I think Rozier was supposedly in on the
Quinn shaving,
telling people if they were
injured or not.
Not necessarily like throwing the ball in the wrong hole or like on blue chips.
Some of that video is egregious though. Him throwing air balls. I think I saw 4 air balls in one game and like 5 turnovers. Come on, dude. All right. We're going to get on out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out.
One more good thing. This is for people in the DC area. Caps are 5-2.
Ovi has 1 goal, I think, this year. Tom Wilson's leading the way with 5 goals. Maybe 4. Don't quote me. The rookie Ryan Leonard's getting some playing time. So, hey, hockey's off to a good season.
Hey, Ovi's got 4 assists. He's still getting points.
Just keep tacking on that list. Just get further and further away from Gretzky, just to ensure no one will ever come close again to breaking that record. So,
Gretzky, who?
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, Wizards. I'm not too excited about. Like I told Phil, I'd be happy if they get 26 wins this year.
I think
I don't expect much. They got 22 last year, so I
think they're gonna get like
4 more games. I am shocked to see that they're playing Cooper Flag at point guard. Jason Kidd said he had Cooper Flag starting point guard. I was not expecting that.
I watched the game.
He had what? He had 10 points, 10 rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, he's not really a shooter. I think he did some shit today, though. I think
he's not really a ball handler either.
In today's league, well, they also brought what's the name on the bench pretty early. Like, I guess it doesn't really matter who starts. He didn't end at point guard.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
From Louisville, the Louisville nigga. They got kicked off the Lakers. Remember he was snitching on Swaggy, cheating on Iggy Azalea.
Yeah, I forget his name though.
He's from Louisville though. Like he went to Ohio State, but he's from Louisville.
Yeah. All right, guys.
You see, what's his face? Wemby.
He had a monster night, dude.
Jesus
Got
Christ.
30. What do you got? 30?
How do you guard that dude?
I thought his body was too frail for the NBA. I'm dead wrong on that.
He got about 50 games for sure. He's not playing over 55 games.
He's going to go by the way of Porzingis.
56
games a year.
He's got a ring, though.
He does. You're going to give him for 56 games a year. That's it.
Just something I want to say. Can RG3 take off the goddamn cowboy hat?
Hey, man, this is a safe space.
He's a Texas guy, bro.
I don't care.
Yeah. What's up, Caleb? We just getting ready to ride down, man.
He's from Copperas Cove. All right.
Right outside of Fort Hood, Texas.
Yes. All right.
Hey, Caleb, give me your prediction, Caleb. So far for the game, I got 30-20 Kansas City. Tim in the chat, 35-21 Kansas City. Lil C White, 34-31 Washington. He's the lone Washington pick. Phil's got 33-21 Kansas City, and Dev has 28-17 Kansas City. So, Caleb, real quick before we sign off, man, give me your prediction score-wise. It's 10.5 points, Kansas City. All right. Caleb got 31-17 Chiefs. That's a safe number. That's a 14-point spread. That's way over the spread, but
so I've decided something.
What?
We have yet to announce a prize if anyone gets the score correct.
We have. That is correct.
So I'm going to offer something, and this is going to hurt, but I feel like if someone can actually nail down a score correctly, winning team and points for both teams, I have this training camp pylon.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
That Steve got me.
Signed by what?
Signed by Bryce Love.
Bryce Love.
Legend that never was.
The running back who never was. All the Stanford followed up Christian McCaffrey.
Let me tell you something, all right? I thought if he could come back from that injury, that dude was going to be nothing but golden for us.
Yeah.
Loved him coming out of Stanford. And he just couldn't get right. But
ACLs for days.
This is a training camp pylon. You feel the beans at the bottom of this thing, giving it the weight. Washington football team, signed by Bryce Love. Steve can verify he's the one who got it and gave it to me because someone won it. I'm putting that back up for this season.
All right. Get the score right. That'll be your prize. Appreciate that, Phil. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Now, if nobody gets by the end of the season, it's staying with Danny, okay?
Monday Night Football, man. Don't embarrass us on primetime. Don't embarrass on primetime. We're 3-4. The season ain't over yet. Miracle in Missouri is possible. These Chiefs are beatable, although I don't think we're going to win on Monday. But just
lost 3 games. It's not like they're not beatable.
Right. Be competitive. That's all I'm saying. If you go out there and lose and you play hard and you don't get the brakes blown off you like last week in Dallas, that's okay. Just be competitive. We got Terry coming back, Deebo coming back. Mm-hmm. So the excuses are
win, damn it.
Yeah, just win, baby. Win. Or at least cover. At least cover them 10.5 points. All right, guys, we're getting out of here. Thank you so much for watching. The audio for this will be available here shortly. Make sure you hit that like button on YouTube. And I'm not sure when we'll see you guys next week because the game's on Monday. So
we agreed right after the game.
Oh, yes. Live and direct after the game. Instant reactions. That will be our post-game review. No script. We're just going to get it, share our thoughts right away. So we'll see you Monday after the game right here on this channel, YouTube. Let's talk. All right, guys. Catch you Monday night. Best of luck to the Commanders, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace and hail. We out.